Oh, it was sad. We were like, I remember we were like in in a city near to Paris with my friends. We were like in big screen, and when we started winning, we were like, yeah, yeah. And when we lost, everyone was quiet. There is no sound, no more talking. No, everyone was like, okay, just we went home and we cried.
Welcome to our interview podcast. I'm your host, Jake Humphrey.
And I'm Liza Woods.
We're interviewing
Lily. I'm an exchange student from France.
All right. So, you're an international exchange student from France.
Yes.
How are you liking America so far?
I like it a lot. It's really different from France, and it's really good. I like it.
Yeah. So you've been to other places in America. How does that compare to where we are now?
I've been to New York and California, Los Angeles, San Francisco. So I've been to big city in America. So it's really different. So yeah. I like it.
Would this be a place that you would want to live, possibly?
I don't know. I like big cities, so I don't think so.
Yeah.
So what are like the differences between like being a teenager in France and America, like social life and stuff?
I think the big difference, especially for me who can drive, it's that I can't go anywhere I want if I don't have like a friend who can drive me. So it's really different from France, because in France I can go everywhere I want without anyone because we have a lot of public transport. But like it's different from like you have your driver's license really early, so you can be like go wherever you want, but no one's really needed. Like you have like I live in a city where I have like a lot of public transport, so I don't feel like I need it. So it's different, but here I feel like I need it to go everywhere.
Yeah. How far away from Paris do you live?
I live 30 minutes away in public transport. Yeah.
So you're like really close.
Yeah, I go a lot to Paris with my friends whenever I have time to go, so it's really fun.
Has the Eiffel Tower turned into almost like something that's like normal to your daily life?
It's always been normal because I always go to Paris and I don't always see the Eiffel Tower a lot. So I mean, it's still beautiful. Like it's still a big thing.
What is the school like there?
It's really different from France because we have a really different schedule and different classes. Here you finish really early school. It's like really good. In France we can finish till 6 p.m. sometimes and have a full day. It's really annoying because we can do like a lot of things that we can do here, like sports and stuff like that. So it's really good here.
So it's like really long school days and it's super formal. You have to dress nice and everything.
Yeah, especially in my high school because I'm in a private high school, so we had to dress like a professional. So we're not allowed to wear jeans, sneakers. For girls we have to wear heels. We have to be like really professional. Even if we have sports in the same day, we just have to bring another bag to change.
Do the heels get uncomfortable during school?
Yeah, sometimes. When you have a long day, it's really annoying.
Have you gone to any of the football games here?
Yeah.
Are they fun?
Yeah, it's really fun. It's really cool to have like team here, like in your high school. Like in France, we don't have that. I think it will be fun if we have that, but yeah, no, we don't have that. But it's really fun.
You guys have like out-of-school club teams, right?
Yeah, but no one's came to like encourage the team like here. Like here it's really a big deal with like all the theme and stuff like that. It's really fun.
Ooh, what did you think of Spirit Week?
It was fun. It was especially fun like the last day for senior day, like when the senior prank was fun. I like it. It's really different. I feel like especially for Adam Sandler Day, like I was dressed up like Adam. How do you say that? Adam Sandler. And it was fun because like everyone was kind of dressed up like this. And in France, I was imagining me wearing that in France, and I was like, everyone will be so judging, like will be so like, what are you wearing? Like, are you serious? So it was fun.
Yeah. So what are your like favorite classes in school? Like, what do you look forward to on a school day?
I like jewelry making. It's like really funny classes because I don't have fun classes in France, so I took like all fun classes. I took forensic science too. It's like really interesting. And I have marine biology. It's really fun too. I like it.
Are those, do you think, would be your favorites back in France? Or do you think they'd be like different for your favorites? Do you have favorite classes in France?
In France it's really different because we don't have like, we have just classic classes. I don't know if I can say that. Like we just have like French, math, science, history, English, Spanish, and that's it. Like
Just like the basic
yeah,
classes.
like just like the basic, and we can't choose. Like so we just hear and listening every day the same thing. So yeah, I think I'm gonna miss that, like having a fun class where I really enjoy being here.
Yeah.
Were you required to take Spanish as well?
Here or
Back
in France, yeah, we're required Spanish or German. You choose. You choose in. Oh, I can't remember the grade, but you choose part of.
When does that start though? Is that like earlier than here?
I think, I don't really know, but I think that English we learn like really young, and we start Spanish like a little bit after that. I think in middle school for you.
Yeah.
Maybe I can't remember what grades for you, but yeah, really early.
Yeah. We start taking languages in like 7th and 8th grade.
Oh
which
yeah.
is like right before
Yeah.
we come to the high school. So
Yeah.
it's a lot later, but
Oh yeah.
Do you have any like food cultures in France? Like was there a food shock when
Oh,
coming here?
like we talked just before you came, but the bread, the bread
Yeah.
is really a cultural shock because I eat a lot of bread in France. It's kind of really stereotype of French people, but yeah, the bread here is so different, and I miss it sometimes.
and even shopping for food I know is different. You guys don't have like the big like Walmart.
Yeah,
or
we don't have
something.
that Target stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you guys like when you're shopping for food, do you have to go to like different places to like get
Yeah.
different food? So there's like a bakery and like
Yeah, sometimes we do that. Like we have a market, like every Wednesday and every Saturday. We have just like next to my house. We have like a big market, and we buy fruits, we buy meat, we buy everything kind of, and we have like a bakery. Like I know that in my family, bread it's really important. Like we eat a lot of bread and a lot of different kind of bread. So we have like a bakery that we go every week to buy like a lot of bread.
and then what are sports like in France?
It's different. It's not as big as here because here everyone's kind of doing a sports, but in France it's so much complicated because we don't have school sports, so not everyone's doing really sport like in a club, like because we didn't have a lot of time. So also like we have school, we have homework, we have everything, so when we have like a little time, a free time, we just enjoy with our friends and go out with our friends that doing a sports. I know that some people do that.
What are some of your extracurricular activities?
I dance in France, and that's it. I just dance.
And what are like some of the biggest sports that people follow in France?
I think it's soccer. Soccer is like a big thing in France, like especially when there were World Cup.
Yeah.
I think it was 2 years ago. It was like a big thing in Paris, like big screen. Everyone was following that. It was crazy. At school, everyone has like her phone for
Yeah.
following that. Yeah.
We were watching that too.
Yeah.
All of us were watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty
It's
big
like
in
a
America
huge-
too, surprisingly.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Because it would like with COVID, it was like the first time it had happened. in,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
8 years. I think.
Yeah. So it was a big thing. But I think like every kind of competition in soccer is really followed by French. I feel like
Yeah. What was the reaction when they lost?
oh, it was sad. We were like, I remember we were like in in a city near to Paris with my friends. We were like in big screen, and when we started winning, we were like, yeah, yeah. And when we lost, everyone was quiet. There is no sound, no more talking. No, everyone was like, okay, just we went home and we cried, and it was sad.
Okay. So are you planning on like coming back to America? Do you like it here enough to vacation here?
Yeah, I feel like yes. I want to live here. I want to live in New York, like in big city. But yeah, I like it here. It's really fun. I don't know if I plan to do like my college here because it's really expensive, and it's not that much expensive in France. Yeah, it's like it's really expensive. So yeah, I think I'm gonna just do my college in France and maybe come back here for after college.
It's really crazy to me. A lot of the girls and boys from America fantasize going about to Europe to study abroad because they say like Europe is so much better. And then every single person that I've heard and talked to from Europe, they want to come to America.
Yeah, it's really big.
Do you guys have like a different perspective of America than we see it when you're in Europe?
I think America in Europe, it's like a big thing. It's like American dream, really, for everyone. Like everyone dreams to go to America and to experience it, especially high school, because high school, especially in France, it's really long, it's really hard, it's really like no one like it. Like if you talk to someone in France who's go to my high school or other high school, they will say the same thing. It's really hard, it's really boring. So yeah, everyone dreams to go to USA for high school because everyone is like, oh my god, it's so fun. You're doing sport, you're doing club, you're doing like every funny classes. It's like so much a big thing. So everyone is like, I want to go to the US.
That's like America's whole big thing is like all the freedom.
Yeah, and even for college because you have like all the campus or you can sleep there. Yeah. In Paris, especially, I talk to Paris because I live near to Paris, but in Paris you don't have campus. Like if you want to live in Paris, you have to buy like an apartment or something like that.
Okay, so thank you for coming to talk to us again. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Au revoir.
Thank you.
Salut.